Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Snapchat 101. I'm Jen Sheffer from the Burlington High School Help Desk, and joining me today is our resident Snapchat expert.
Jillian Peluso. I'm a freshman here at Burlington High School.
And today's tutorial focuses on the chat in Snapchat. We're going to be talking and learning about the chat feature of Snapchat from Jillian. From an educator's perspective, to me the chat feature seems probably not the best format for educators to use with their students. Would you agree, Jillian?
I would agree.
Let's explain why we think that you may want to stick to sharing stories versus chatting.
If you share something to your story, the entire class can see, so you can post that night's homework or you can post an upcoming assignment. But if you were to chat someone, it's a direct message with only you and the student, which I don't think that'd be a really good idea because you can save the messages. It's private and it shouldn't be.
Yeah, so you want to use this really in more of a collaborative way.
Yes.
To share things with the whole entire class, and you do that through the story.
Yeah.
And you can also take videos and share those videos with anybody who's added you as a friend, correct?
Yes.
I think I have 8 friends now on Snapchat, so I'm doing well. How many do we have in Burlington now?
We have 61.
Really?
61.
Oh, that's good. Our goal is 200, so if you're not following Burley underscore schools, please add us on Snapchat. So we're going to get started, and Jillian is going to show us how to chat and what we can do in a chat.
Okay, so first we're going to swipe right, and we're going to chat with Ms. Sheffer today. So right now I'm just going to type hi and send it to her. And
the help desk is open, by the way, so if you hear a few, we just got a knock on the door, so we don't have to Periscope. This is happening live, so. Okay, I have the message here, and now I'm going to type back, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say hello, and
you can hit send in the bottom right-hand corner to send it.
Send. Oh, and there it is. Okay, great.
And if you wanted to save these messages, if we swipe out of it by swiping right on the screen to get out of it, and I swiped back, if you want to get into a chat with a specific person, you hit their name and then swipe over. But see, those messages are now gone because we never saved them. So I'm going to send her hi again, and she's going to send hi back. And if we wanted to save these messages, that way we can view them later, all you have to do is hold down on the message itself, and it's saved. And it will tell you it's saved. And how about you save the one I sent you?
Okay, so I'm going to
hold down on it.
Click on the... Oh, okay, yep, I saw it just pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now you can see if the other person has saved the conversation, or they can see if you've saved the conversation.
So I would advise educators to do that, to save messages, because this whole deleting messages and everything going away, I don't think that is a very good approach for communication with students. I personally would want an archive, a record of it. That's why I use Remind with you guys here at the help desk, because you can't erase those messages. So we use that, right? You and I and several other students, we use Remind, and nothing gets erased. And we can have that private chat, but quote unquote private, but it's still, there's an archive of it. So just food for thought for educators out there. There's other platforms if you need to have private conversations that can't be deleted.
Yes.
I think it's good digital citizenship practice. So what else, though, can we do in a chat besides the texting that you just showed? We can do images, videos, right?
You can call the person.
So I'm sorry to interrupt, but if I wanted to send you a video, how would I do that from my phone? What do I press?
If you wanted to send a video recording with audio, next to the circle in the bottom of the screen, there's a camera. If you hold down on that, you can send a video. Jen is video chatting, so let's hit join. Just click on it once, and then now we're chatting with Jen.
Oh, hello. I'm learning about Snapchat, and there's a lot of audio feedback, so I'm going to hang up the call. I'm going to press it again, and it goes away. It ends the call.
Yes. So, well, Jen, it says that you're watching because you're still on the call. So hang up, once again.
There we go. Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you hang up now, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
To hang up, you only have to click the video button one more time, and you have to hang up on both ends.
Okay. Now, what about the phone call?
The phone call, you can send an audio message. So right now, you're going to hold down on it and just send an audio message.
Hi, Jillian. Thank you so much for teaching me and educators across the country how to use Snapchat.
And then we can click on it and play it.
Hi, Jillian. Thank you so much for teaching across the country how to use Snapchat.
And if we wanted to save this audio message, it's the same thing as saving a chat. You just have to hold down on it and it's saved.
Okay.
And if you wanted to send just a regular picture, like you were Snapchatting the person regularly, you have to click the circle in the bottom of the screen. And then we can take a selfie and send it to Jen. From there, when you go to take a picture, if we take it, you can also download it, which I did in the last one. There's the arrow pointing down with the bar below it. If you click that, it saves the picture. And if you want to change how long the picture is viewed for from the other person, you have to click on the stopwatch, and you can change it to 6 seconds if you want.
Is the default 10 seconds in a chat?
The default is a 3-second.
It's 3, okay.
But I've changed it to 10.
Which is plenty of time to take a screenshot. So for all the students who think I'm using Snapchat because everything's going to disappear, I mean, you can take a screenshot even within 1 second, correct?
Correct.
So nothing's really ever going to disappear.
The good thing about Snapchat is it does tell you if the person screenshots it, and if you do put something on your story, if someone screenshots it, it will tell you, and it'll tell you who.
Okay.
And from the story, you can also swipe up and send a message and ask, oh, this assignment doesn't make sense. Is it on page 2 or 3? Then the teacher can respond from there.
Okay. All right. How about the little smiley face in the bottom right? What's that?
If you click on that, there's a bunch of stickers that you can send to the person.
Okay. So that's similar to Facebook in a way. Okay.
Some fun ones that they have, and there's a bunch of different categories of them also.
Okay. So it's kind of like talking in emoji.
Yes.
All right. Let me ask you, are all these same features available in a story? Can you do all these same things in a story?
From a story here, let's swipe out of the chat by swiping right and then swiping right again.
Okay, so you swipe right twice to get back here.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do a story.
We just posted
Make a story.
Make a story. And then from here, I'm going to download the picture because
that's not fun. We should put a filter on there, shouldn't we?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
If you hold down on someone's face, then it takes a thing of it. Let's do a face swap.
Oh gosh, no, let's not do that.
No?
There's some new ones in here today.
Yes.
Now it's only doing it to your face.
Yes.
How would it do it to my face?
We'd have to hold down on your face instead of mine, but since it's already like here, I have to get out of the screen and then
do a good one.
Here, let's see.
Will
it might take a second. You have to get closer to the camera.
Oh boy. Oh.
Well, I guess it's not working right now.
My face is just not filterable, which is fine. Yours works like a charm. All right, raise your eyebrow. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep.
All right. We're going to be studying, so that would be good for like environmental science, or if you're doing like a unit in biology about plants, that would be kind of cool.
It would.
Yeah, you can get creative. That's
definitely
would. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. If you're studying aging. Yep.
How it affects the human body.
Yep. Well, that's the filtered one. What's the rainbow one? I think that's the... Oh, boy. Yeah. If we're doing something about fairy tales. Yep. So get creative, folks. All right, moving on. Oh, boy. Okay, anatomy, biology, and we're going to skip the face swap because it's creepy.
Okay.
That is creepy as well. Okay, let's go to a story. Let's make a story really quick. Oh, we're just going to do another smile. There we go.
If you want to add this to your story, you can either hit the send arrow in the bottom right-hand corner and specify either my story and someone else. We can send it to Miss Sheffer, and all we'd have to do is hit the bottom right-hand corner, send button again, but we're going to hit the top left arrow to get back to the picture. And from here, there's an easier way to add it to your story. Next to the download button, there is a box with a plus in it. If you click that, it adds to your story, and you can hit add and don't show again.
So what does the add and don't show again mean again?
So it says right here, this thing popped up when you clicked that button. If you hit add, it'll just add it to your story, and next time you go to click the button to add something to your story, this box will pop up again. But if you hit add and don't show again, then this box will not pop up and it'll just automatically post to your story.
Everything will always be posted to your story.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm going to hit add right now.
Yep.
And then it adds it to my story automatically.
Okay, cool. All right.
And
I think that's enough for today. What do you think?
Mhm.
What else do you
I'm
want
going
to
to
show?
click on my story right now. This
Okay.
is what we have up there today. If I swipe up on that, we can see who has viewed our story today, and it shows us in the top left-hand corner that 27 people have viewed it.
Okay.
And if someone were to screenshot our story, it would pop up next to it. Right now it says 0 right here,
Okay.
but if someone did, it would pop up next to their name who did.
Okay. Now, how do we get back to like the Snapchat screen where we can see our faces?
We would swipe down out of this and swipe and just make sure we get out of our story, and then
and swipe. Okay. That's all I can take for now.
if we want to
We're just gonna keep going though.
with our story from from here, we can swipe up and not only see who was viewed and or screenshot it, we can also download it from there, or if we swipe up again, we can
delete it. Okay.
which I'm going to delete that.
Yeah, sure.
And then the snap is deleted and it's no longer in our story.
Now, where do those deleted snaps go?
They're just gone.
They're in digital heaven.
Digital heaven.
I highly doubt that. They are probably on a Snapchat server somewhere temporarily.
Probably, but
so
no one can access it.
that's something we're going to have to look into and share once we investigate that further. And
Yep.
if anybody knows, and I'm sure people watching this might, share with us what you are learning and discovering about this application that I am still not fully comfortable with, but with each tutorial I'm getting more and more comfortable. Anything else you want to show?
There's also different people promoting their businesses, so if you want to click on one of them, I'm going to click on the Cosmopolitan.
Okay, sure. Let's see what they're doing.
And it's a lot of fun things, but from here, you just want to just keep tapping them. You can either tap it to skip, swipe, or
Okay.
swipe up and read them.
All right. How about let's look at a business oriented business. Say Mashable, for example.
Mashable?
I just saw Mashable, yeah, because that's a really great organization that is often sharing news about technology and society, and so they're really engaging with folks in pretty creative ways, right? I mean, yeah. So in terms of current events in a classroom.
Yeah. This is the app of the day they have right here.
Yep. So if you're teaching technology courses, you could assign your students to be looking at the stories of companies like Mashable. Can you go back again to some of the businesses that are on here? For those of you who don't know, my background is in business and marketing. So let's check out another business that's on there. So, okay, so if you're doing sports marketing, for example, there's ESPN, there's the Wall Street Journal. So there's a lot, if you happen to teach culinary arts, I'm formerly a part of a career in technical education. So there's the Food Network, there's CNN, right? So, I mean, this is definitely a viable source where students could be getting up-to-date, cutting-edge news.
Yes.
So that's something that educators should consider. And let me ask you, Jillian, would you be engaged if your teacher said, I want you to use Snapchat tonight for your research to find relevant articles about what we're studying? Would you rather be doing something like that versus Google searching or...
Yeah, because this is something I'm on Snapchat talking to my friends all day anyways.
Right.
So it'd be something that's not out of the way.
And you'd probably be realizing that, wow, there's actually some news and information that I can use in relevant ways for my classes through Snapchat instead of just using it for personal reasons.
Yes.
All right.
There's a lot of newspapers on here, so it has lots of up and coming activities, things like that.
So they call it coming right off the wire. So things are coming just like they do on Twitter. Everything is, literally being updated by moment, the second it's happening.
Yes.
So teachers often want you to find up-to-date sources. So I don't see why
these are
Snapchat.
each updated every day, every 24
Oh yeah,
hours.
I'm sure they're updated hourly, if not by the minute.
Yeah.
So the news business is a competitive industry. So one of you kids might be working for managing the Snapchat account of the Wall Street Journal someday, or whatever application is available 5 years from now. So
Yeah.
I think that's going to cover it because
Yep.
this has been a pretty in-depth tutorial. So let's head back and sign off and thank people for watching. She's the genius. If you see my t-shirt, genius. She's really the genius. So thanks to her, I continue to learn and have fun.
Yep.
Don't forget, we can have fun when we're doing this. So any last words? We're heading out to April vacation. So we're going to take some time off, maybe disconnect for a little while.
Yep. Unplug.
Unplug, absolutely. That's part of being a digital citizen, too, is taking some time to connect.
Yep.
Face to face.
Face.
She's going to go to lunch. So, thanks, everybody. Signing off, Jen Sheffer, and
Jillian Peluso.
thank you for watching.